right, welcome back. We are going to start part 2 here of our lovely Noel barn. So we've got a great start. We're just honing in on the final details. I'm going to go ahead and start the rooftop here. We'll be using Little Buddy brush and some Mars Black. I'm going to add just a teeny amount of water here. I'll have to come back over that with more green here in a moment. Make sure that that green is in the forefront. Let's do that now. So I've got my green that we had pre-mixed earlier from part 1. I'll go ahead and just lightly do that right out in front here. I'll grab a little bit more of that white too. All right, very nice. Let's go ahead and let that dry off. All right, we have a few little of these barn windows we're going to do. Still continuing on with Little Buddy. I'm going to go ahead and just work that in. All right, and I've got another little window right here. Okay, cute little windows. Now I'm going to take my Little Buddy brush, a bit of firm pressure here. Make sure it's nice and thin on the edge, and it is. And I'm going to do a few lines, like running through here. And then also echoing this line here, and then we'll do a few vertical. And I've got some really tiny ones in there. So I'm going to pull in those with the little bit brush. Just tiny little dashes. All right, really nice. Now we're going to go ahead and pick up some of that really pretty green. So I've got my green, a little touch of white. You can go a little bit more pine with it by adding just a tiny, tiny touch of the black. Or you can keep it bright green by just doing green and white. And we're going to go ahead and work this into the hat. All right. And in this one, I had the red scarf. I'm going to go ahead and do a green scarf on this one as well. I like the contrast of green next to the barn. I'm going to go ahead and lay the brush a little bit more over to the side. This will give me a more gentle hand, allows a more paint to rest on the surface. More opaque finish there. Rinse out. Now we're going to come into just some pure titanium white. We're going to go ahead and do the little ball here on the end. And now we need a little bit of some gold. And depending on which paint kit you have, it might be gold, or you might want to use some cadmium yellow. And a little bit brush. Very nice. Let's that one more time. There we go, that's clean. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and grab some more cadmium red. Little bit brush. And we're gonna do just tiny little dashes here. These are our little stripes. So cute. All right, now let's use the end of the handle and go ahead and dip into the black. And we're just going to press straight down for those little eyes. See how easy that is? Now, something else you can do with this handle is you can make patterns, like little polka dot patterns. I'm going to make sure and clean that off though. We're going to dip into that cadmium red. See that on the end of the handle? And then we can just dot out. Find a little pattern there. Very nice. And you can also do that with white too. So I'm going to use the same brush. Then you can just alternate. All right, now I'm going to let's get a little bit more of this Mars black. Oh, you know what? That's my I'm gonna make sure it's very wet. This palette's been out for me for a minute, and so the paint's a little bit dry. So I want it to be very wet, so we're going to do a little dollop of some fresh paint. Add a little water with that. Twirl the head of the brush into that paint. That'll twirl the head of the brush into a nice fine point. And then we're going to go ahead and go over that cute little smile. All right, so we've got almost all done here. Okay, I'm just doing kind of a little double check. Oh, I need to do berries here. All right, so a little bit brush again. We're going to go into the Cadmium Red. Use that little dot trick. And we're just going to sprinkle those little berries all over. Yay, love it. All right, now we can go into our lettering. I'm going to go ahead and use my little bit brush. Now, there are some options. You can use the permanent marker that comes with the kit. So I'm going to give you a little, as long as the paint is all dry, you can use this. And so you can have it go right over the top. Or at the very least, use this as a tool to outline. Make it easier to paint into. As you're going around loops inside though, make sure to make that line around the loop so you don't close it off and lose the distinctive shape of that letter. Again, like this loop here, make sure it goes around that loop. Maintain that negative space in there. Now I'm going to come in with the little bit brush, paint into that. Beautiful. And now we're going to go ahead and sign. Twirl into that black paint, get a nice fine point, and then we'll just sign right here. Very nice. And then rinse out. And we're done. It's absolutely beautiful and super cute all at the same time. We love it. Our fun little Noel barn. And again, all the supplies that you need are on our website at tipsyartist.com. Thank you so much for joining me today, and y'all have a very Merry Christmas. Much love to y'all. Toodles.